Up Gooners! European nights at the Emirates have a way of testing Arsenal's nerves, and Olympiacos of all teams have often been the ones to rattle them. Not this time though. On October 1, 2025, Arsenal put the Ghosts to bed with a composed 2-0 win built on squad depth, defensive steel, and just enough attacking sharpness to send a message. Gabriel Martinelli struck early, poaching from Victor Gyökeres' rebound in the 12th minute.
Gyökeres giving chase, Gyökeres in behind, and Martinelli will put it home. And he won't score an easier goal all season.
A scrappy goal, but exactly the kind Arsenal used to concede in these fixtures. Olympiacos were not cowed though. They pressed, they countered, and David Raya had to earn his paycheck with saves that kept the Greek champions honest.
One into the box, Prudence, it's a brilliant save. David Raya at his very best, and he needed to be.
For long stretches, Arsenal bossed possession but wasted chances.
Options to his left and right, here's Leandro Trossard. Big opportunity for the Belgian.
Odegaard conducted with elegance, Gyökeres ran the channels, but the second goal wouldn't come. Old Arsenal fans know the script: control without ruthlessness. Arteta, however, flipped the page. He called in reinforcements: Declan Rice, Eze and Bukayo Saka. Suddenly the tempo rose, and then in stoppage time Saka did what stars do. One touch to settle, another to slot home.
To the feet of Saka, and it squirms in, and Arsenal not only managed to hold on with this late pressure, but they make sure of the 3 points, and their 100% start to this season's Champions League remains intact.
2-0. A clean sheet, job done. Relief rippled through the stands, not wild celebration, but satisfaction. The kind that says, this is what mature sides do. And this was way more than 3 points. Olympiacos have a history of haunting Arsenal in London. Breaking that cycle mattered. More so, Arteta's rotation, 6 changes, proved the squad can stretch across Europe and the Premier League without breaking stride. That's new territory for Arsenal, a club once accused of being too thin, too fragile. So 2 games in, 2 wins on the board. The football still needs some polish, the finishing sharper, but the foundation, depth, discipline, resilience is unmistakable. Arsenal are not tiptoeing into Europe anymore. We're striding in with purpose. If you supported Arsenal long enough, you remember the days when our best players didn't stay long enough. Barcelona took Fabregas, Manchester City raided for Nasri, Sanya and Clichy. Even Van Persie crossed the line to United. For years, Arsenal was a stepping stone and not a destination. And that's why William Saliba's new deal, committing to the club until 2030, feels different. Saliba could have walked. Real Madrid was sniffing around. His old contract was winding down. Instead, he doubled down.
I first signed in 2019, so now we are 2025. So yeah, I'm so happy. I feel at home. We have a good team, we have a good squad, we have a good staff. The coach is perfect for me, so I think it's the best place to be. Now I'm happy and I want to keep going like this and win trophies.
For a player already considered one of the best defenders in Europe, that's heavyweight talk. Arteta called him a leader. The sporting director called him the blueprint. Fans, they called it what it is. Arsenal refusing to be bullied by history. But let's be clear, this comes with responsibility. Saliba himself admitted he hasn't won real trophies at Arsenal yet. That will be the challenge. A defender like him doesn't sign for 5 more years just to collect runners-up medals. His presence raises the bar. Arsenal must deliver silverware. And that's the bigger picture. This extension shows the club's shift from survival mode to contender mode. No more losing our crown jewels at their peak. No more building for others. Arsenal are building for themselves. So yes, let's celebrate the contract, enjoy the relief, but also remember, it's a promise and not the payoff. The payoff is lifting the kind of trophies Saliba says he came here to win. The Emirates has always been more than concrete and seats. It was supposed to be the stage where Wenger's vision of modern football met financial muscle. But for nearly 2 decades, fans have lived with the paradox: world-class stadium, but not always world-class success. Now, Arsenal has appointed a new board member specifically to oversee the Emirates Stadium expansion. On paper, it's more seats, more revenue, better fan experience. But culturally, it says Arsenal understand the demand. It says they know tickets are like gold dust. It says they want match day to feel less like a corporate exercise and more like the heartbeat of London. Think about it. Highbury was intimacy. Emirates was ambition. This expansion could be identity. A chance to weave modern Arsenal into a fabric that stretches from Islington to Lagos, Accra to New York, the global Gooner diaspora. Of course, challenges remain: finances, council approvals, community concerns. But what stands out is intent. Arsenal are not just investing in players like Saliba for the pitch, they're investing in infrastructure that proves the club is done with almosts and is now ready for always. For fans, it means hope that the next generation of supporters won't just inherit our love for beautiful football, but also a home ground that feels as big as the dreams Arsenal now openly chase. That's a wrap for today's episode of Up Gunners, and I hope you enjoyed delving into the world of Arsenal Football Club with me, Tony Doe. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all future episodes. If you have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at upgunnerspodcast@gmail.com. upgunnerspodcast@gmail.com. I'm active on Twitter as well at upgunnersng, active on Facebook at upgunnersng. We're also on Instagram at upgunnersng. Until next time, keep the Gunner spirit alive, and remember, Up Gunners!